Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of To Whom May Concern. I am Will, you're Steven, and let's get this show on the road, baby.
Okay, well, I just got to say that was one of the fastest and most complete intros I think I've ever heard. You went straight through it. You got straight to the point. You gave them everything they needed within 5 seconds, and we wasted no time. 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't really like the way I introduced the other episodes, particularly the last one where I tried to sing, not realizing. Well, okay, I have to realize that I was a bad singer, but I thought I could make it humorous, but instead I just made it corny and cringy.
I mean,
Which I guess is
isn't that the whole show?
well, yeah, but if given the opportunity, I want parts of our show to be genuinely funny, to where anyone could watch it and just laugh. Right?
I mean, they can laugh at how stupid we are.
Well, there's a difference between people laughing at us and people laughing with us. I want people to laugh with us.
And let's prove what that difference is today. So on our first talking point, Will, you have the list.
No, you sound like you have a topic. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
I
I was just saying that because I expected you to just turn to the list and say, "Oh yeah, so about that."
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but none of my topic points have anything to do with our content this time around.
Okay. Yes, our content has nothing to do with our content.
Right. Let me drink water first.
Oh, that's actually registering on the microphone. I should stop doing that.
Yeah, see, okay.
We're gonna have
you were doing that before we started. It's just like tapping. Like, what were you even tapping to?
Oh, I had Wait, let me find if I can even remember what I had two things, and I've had two things. I put the other one somewhere.
Ago, you were doing it.
I don't know what I did. Oh, there they go. So I had a screwdriver and a pair of tweezers, and I was tapping. Metal on metal.
Obviously, things you want to put together, particularly at each other, just like.
Yes.
But, and we were joking that he was just going to do that the entire episode. Don't do that. That sounds awful.
Don't tempt me.
I will mute you. I have the power to mute you in real time.
Yeah,
I have to do post it.
You also have the power to ruin our content by doing that.
Do you have the power to get a better camera?
The purchasing power? No.
All right, let's go ahead and get on with talking. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is, are you familiar with Harry Potter?
I've heard of it. I know nothing about it. Continue.
Okay. It's a popular book franchise that translated into an even more popular movie franchise.
The main thing that I know about it is it gets memed on a lot by Christian parents not wanting their kids to read or watch it for some reason.
Did you know they used to hold like Harry Potter book burnings? Like that's an actual thing. They were hosting Harry Potter book burnings. Like
I've just seen that stereotype around, and it
right because they thought it promoted like witchcraft, when really it was just a fiction book about a wizard who. Oh yeah, that reminds me. In episode 2.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was episode 2 or episode 3. I don't remember. Of editing you in Harry Potter.
I feel like those are. Yeah, I feel like those are the same people who say that video games cause violence.
Yeah, okay, let's not get too political here. We're over here, two idiots talking about some things. Let's not get political here. Alright, so the main actor, Daniel, I forgot what his last name is. It's Rad something, I don't know. But he was a actor for Harry Potter throughout all the movies. He started when I believe he was like 11 or something. So he's basically one of those child actors, right?
Oh wow.
and
Yeah.
he's one of the
Those
few
people.
child actors. No, listen. He's one of the few child actors who managed to grow up into adulthood and not have a terrible life. And he's gone on to say that he's not going to let his kids pursue acting, even though he himself was an
Because he
actor.
was an actor.
How do you feel about that? Because I've seen some conflicting
That seems a
thoughts
bit
about it.
counterintuitive.
Like I get why he's doing it because he's went through the struggle of being a child actor, which requires a lot of work, and you work like
Yeah.
long hours as a child actor,
Yeah, I
and
mean
your
when
finances
you're a
aren't
child, yeah, when you're a child like that, it's like your mind hasn't developed to the point where you're ready to like take on the real world like that. And I think that's the main problem is like good for them that they're getting a good start and a good career early like that and they're being able to do things early. But really like when you're that young, you're just not ready for that stuff yet, in my opinion.
right. And there's a lot of stories of how these child actors will go through a bunch of exploitation and abuse on set and offset
Oh yeah,
as
that's
well,
true.
like the lifestyle, like because they're very exploitable. Like their finances
I mean
aren't
they're children.
stable at all. Exactly, but like they make money, but it's not always handled well. Like the actor for Home Alone, like hit like Kevin McAllister, the actor for that, he his parents were stealing his the money that he was making. So stuff like
As you
that is
do
like
when you're a
super
child actor's parent.
for legal reasons. What you just said was a joke. Don't take that literally. But
For
yeah,
legal
no,
reasons.
for legal reasons, of course. But yeah, so I get
We don't
why
like to
he's
get
not letting
political here.
his no. So that's why he's not letting his kids pursue acting. And the main argument I see against it is that he's being a hypocrite since he himself was a child actor. Which to
Well,
that
no,
I say,
that's not
like,
being a hypocrite.
yeah, like he,
It's that it's yeah, it's not being a hypocrite because like if he's been a child actor, he knows what it's like, and like if he doesn't want that for his kids because he knows how hard it can be, he's doing a good thing for them. That's not being a hypocrite.
right, right. And I do think like if his kids are interested in like acting, I do think he should not ban it altogether, but he should at the very least give them a good rundown of what it's going to be like. And since he's a celebrity and he's famous, like he should have the resources to like make sure there's a whole bunch of people looking out for his kids. But at the same time, that's easier said than done. So I understand him not. I understand him wanting to keep him away from it completely, and you know, it's just a case of whether the kids would want to do it in the first place. Which I mean, I don't know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
basically. I agree with that. Basically, with like maybe not completely deny them from it, but at least like give them a good idea of what it's going to be like from your own experience. Because like when you have that experience, you can pass it on to your kids and be like, this is what it's like. And coming from like you're the parent telling your kids coming, and for the kids coming from the parent, that information is going to be like it's not like they're trying to be marketed to or like led into doing something. It's like an actual honest description when it comes from a parent like that. And I think that's a good thing, honestly. Like if they want to go down that road, then that's their choice. But I do think that it's good for him to have had that experience and be able to tell his kids, just like, if you decide to do this, just know what you're getting into.
yeah, that'd be like if a firefighter had a kid and that kid wanted to grow up being a firefighter. Like that type of job is extremely dangerous. Like you're going to burning buildings, and it's like
Yeah,
if you're the
exactly.
father in that case, you want to just like not limit their option, but like give them a rundown of what it's going to be like and what you're getting yourself into. right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, so yeah. So I don't think he should ban it completely, but I do respect his decision. And at the end of the day, we can't really do anything because we're just
Yeah,
the outsiders looking in.
we're just
But yeah,
we're just influenceless people that have no influence on anything.
right. All right. So, and this wasn't really a thing on my notes, but how was your Thanksgiving? We just had
I don't know.
Thanksgiving. It was yesterday,
Well, yeah, it was nice. We ate a lot of food. That's about it.
right? I had a really good Thanksgiving too. One of my relatives, I'm not going to get into details, but one of my relatives has gotten engaged on Thanksgiving
Yeah, you
yesterday,
told
which is
me.
really
He
nice.
told me the details, which, in the interest of keeping his information private, I will choose not to share.
Yeah, right. Uh, so yeah, that was nice. Had really good food. Watched a football game.
Oh yeah,
Which
wasn't
was
there?
nice.
Was there a football game on Thanksgiving?
There's always NFL football games on
Oh,
Thanksgiving. There's always
NFL.
three.
Okay, I was about to say, did I miss college
NFL.
football?
There's never college football on Thursdays. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, whatever. It was nice seeing the Lions get destroyed as always.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means, even though I don't follow the NFL.
A lot for those who don't know, because this one clearly don't. The
For those
Lions.
who
That's going to be our official tagline, our official
for,
quote that we're going to
for
put on our
those who don't
shirt.
know, yes, for those who don't
The,
know, this is a shirt.
the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are an NFL team, and they are mid. Let's put it like that. That's putting it
That's
positively.
putting it kindly.
No disrespect to any Detroit Lion fans out there because I know they exist, but I don't know
So
if any
are
of them will be
the
watching
Lions
this.
the Lions in NFL are like those no name schools in college that always get matched up with the conference teams when they want an easy match.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, they've had their successes in the past, but still. But yeah, uh, that was nice, and yeah. And also, the day after Black Friday, that's what we're recording this on. And that's another thing I'd like to talk
Yeah.
about too. Like, has Black Friday become irrelevant? Because I've seen less and less people care
No.
about it each year.
Well, it's be you think you've seen less people care about it. It's really because of the advent of online shopping, and a lot of the deals are available online now, and so people just go on like Amazon or even the websites for the stores like, Walmart, stuff like that, and just order stuff because there's no sense in going to a physical store and, having to deal with all of the crowds of people and stuff. Like Black Friday is still very
Yeah,
much a
yeah,
thing, and people do still very much care about it, but you get a lot less actually going there in person and getting stuff nowadays.
yeah. As for someone like me, I don't really shop a lot, and whenever Black Friday comes around, I always have fun like checking out all the videos of Black Friday, like the stores being a mess. But yeah, like you said,
Oh
online
yeah,
shopping has just kind of put a dent on that and like kind of put it down a little bit because like a lot of people want to avoid that nowadays and just do
yeah,
online shopping.
that
So there's
is
not
mostly
as
what
many
it.
people. I'm sure that there's still videos being posted today about Black
Oh,
Friday,
definitely,
like the Black
probably,
Friday
probably,
riots that
probably,
go on.
probably TikTok, and YouTube
A bunch
Shorts.
of middle aged women fighting over a TV,
Yes,
like as usual. You always see it.
as you do when you walk into a Walmart.
Yeah, it was just something about Black Friday that was morbidly entertaining to just watch all the chaos unfold. Sometimes it's fun to watch humanity go downhill, you know?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Exactly! I was just thinking that. In case the audio is not picking up on it, he's doing this thing again where he's just tapping
No, I can
the two
see my
things
audio
together.
meter. I know it's being picked up. I can see it on the audio meter.
And you're still doing it. Okay. You do you. I hope y'all finding this entertaining, by the way.
Yes, exactly.
That could be. Imagine that's our new theme song. We're gonna have a new song before every new episode.
He's just gonna lay a beat over him saying, "I hope y'all find this entertaining."
Yeah. Oh, you know how there's some beats. What a lot of people will do when like creating hip hop beats is they'll create a voice sample in the beat. So I could like take a voice memo of me saying, "I hope y'all find this entertaining," and then put it on loop, add some kicks,
Auto tune.
snares, drums, bass, and no, we're talking about instrumentals here. We're not talking about people singing on going like, yeah.
Well, I know, but like you could auto
Yeah.
tune just that one line and just repeat it throughout the entire song.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you could. I thought you were talking about auto-tuning the bass or auto-tuning like
No, no. Why would
would
you
that
auto
sound?
tune instrument? No, my question is why would you need to auto tune instruments that are already tuned?
I want to try. I want to see what that sounds like. I can just imagine like what it sounds like for a voice to be auto-tuned. What if you put that effect onto onto an instrument?
I mean,
Get what I mean?
maybe that seems like it might be able to do. I honestly have no idea how that would even work.
If anyone's
Good luck with
watching this and is a producer, can you let us know how that would work? And if it does work, can you make an instrumental that's like that, where every beat, every part of the beat is just auto tuned? Like, what would it sound like? I don't know. It probably, I don't know. We're probably going about it
Just
the wrong
ignore
way.
that.
Oh, okay.
Just ignore that.
Okay, let me just ignore this.
Yeah.
All right, so on to other things.
Briefly,
watching,
before we move into the next topic, I feel like I should take a moment to mention this episode is a little bit out of order because we were gonna do something with Mario Kart. We were gonna have like a special edition episode where Will and I get together to play Mario Kart, which is a big rivalry between the two of us. But plans didn't.
Oh
really
yeah, I have no
allow
idea.
So.
All right, so
What are we
Mario
at now?
Kart,
Like 2-1 or 2-2?
I think we had an episode where we were talking about it. I think it's 3-1, and your 3 victories.
Yes, because I'm just better,
So
and Will is on a never-ending quest to prove me wrong.
exactly. So what we're gonna do is during Christmas break, at some point during Christmas break, we're gonna have the whole Mario Kart match recorded. I believe we'll put it on the Who channel, and then we'll have a commentary on afterwards on this channel. How about that?
Yeah, we could do it. We could do it live if we wanted to, but I just
That's
don't see the
a
point
good
because like
idea.
who's gonna
But
watch?
how many people?
Yeah,
If we
exactly.
if I advertise it well, maybe 1-2 people. Or if we go on
If we
Twitch,
add,
maybe.
I like how you say that. If you advertise it well, we might get 1 or 2 people.
Right.
Might.
But more likely, we're just going to record it and put it out afterwards.
Yeah.
We're not
I mean,
at the
you
stage
could like
of
you could.
popularity yet. Where
Yeah.
we're not.
Well,
we're not
we'll
at the
have.
stage of
Well, I
popularity
mean,
yet.
there's still a few weeks before Christmas break. We have the chance to put out a few more podcast episodes and grow the popularity a little bit. And if you did like advertise, like if you put out an announcement like long before we did it, and just do some advertising for it before
Well,
that
we're
point so that
advertising it
people have
right
time to
now in
see it.
this episode. We're advertising
I
right
know,
now.
but I mean, like, even in addition to this, even on top of what we're doing here, if you just put out an announcement or like something like that, just to let people know, oh yeah, we're doing this thing, and so people have time to see it and like think about it and be like, oh yeah, I want to go watch that. Then we might be able to get like a few viewers, and I could do the same thing for people that I know as well. I know several people from work that I could probably convince to watch it. Um,
Right.
yeah, we could probably get a few viewers if we really try to.
Yeah. But more than likely, I think for right now, let's just stick it to record it, then put it out afterwards, and we'll have a podcast episode talking about our match. How about
Yeah,
that?
if enough people
So
show
that's
interest, we might do it live. Probably not though.
yeah. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Uh,
To be determined.
but on to other things. On to other things. Do you know? You're probably gonna say no, but do you know what Rick and Morty is?
I actually do, but I've never actually like watched it fully.
Okay, well, you don't need to watch it in order for you to understand this next thing because there's an episode, I think it's season 2, episode 2, where Rick, the old guy, he sells an assassin a gun, and Maury, the little boy, he's like, Rick, why did you? This is my best Maury impression, by the way. If it's awful, I apologize.
It is awful. I've already.
Oh, oh, jeez, Rick, you just sold him a gun. That's basically the same as murder. And then Rick is like, well, Maury, it doesn't matter because he was going to buy a gun from someone else anyways. So, did he catch any of that?
I did.
Okay,
And
so,
I will
so
say
the
that
main
both of you,
gist
both
is,
of your impressions were atrocious. Moving on.
so basically the gist is, was Rick wrong for selling the gun to an assassin in order to make money? Because
I
Maury's
mean, that kind of
argument is that
depends.
Maury's argument is that Rick selling the gun to the assassin is basically the same as pulling the trigger itself. And Rick's argument is that the assassin would have just gotten a gun from someone else anyway, so he might as well just get the money, right?
I mean, to be fair, I kind of agree with both of them in some way. So, to Morty's argument with selling the gun basically be the same thing as killing him yourself. If you know that the assassin's intent is to kill someone, then yeah, selling him a weapon to do so with is basically the same thing as killing the person yourself, because you are selling that gun with the knowledge that it is going to be used to kill someone. But to Rick's argument, his argument being that the assassin was just going to buy a gun from someone else anyway, that's still also correct. But I still probably would say that the morally correct thing would be to not sell him the gun, because then at least, even if you knew he was going to go buy a gun elsewhere, at least you weren't involved and you weren't the one. Like, you did what you could to stop him by not giving him a gun, even if you knew he was going to go do it anyway. Because knowing that he was going to go do it anyway, and knowing that he was going to use the thing that you gave him to go do it anyway, are technically a little bit different. So it really depends on what kind of moral argument you want to make. And really, I don't think that it's that much of a big deal, because we're applying real world moral arguments to a fictional TV series. But anyway.
Well, this is something that probably happens that does happen in the real world often. Like,
Well, true.
there's something similar to this, right? Uh,
Yeah, I guess.
and I'd say, like you said, it's kind of, you can go both ways. I also thought, who's to say that the assassin can't find a better deal on a more destructive gun somewhere else, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I still think
On the
that the
flip
argument
side,
is like, I still think that the argument is that if you don't give him the weapon, at least like you didn't directly involve yourself, and you also technically did what you could.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Uh,
I just spilled power on
and
myself.
like, and And what I added to that about the whole gun thing, I mean, it does kind of go both ways. Like, it could also be the assassin finds a worse gun that does even less damage, so that make Rick more reliable. But it's just kind of a what if
Talk about it dealing
scenario.
damage.
At the end of the day,
The way you said does damage makes it sound like you were talking about like damage as a number, like it was a video game. This weapon does 23
well, I meant
damage.
I meant damage as in like if he was to shoot an arm, maybe with Rick's gun, it would like
Then it would lose 20
with someone else's
HP.
gun, it could, and then with someone else's gun, it like blows off your hand. Like that's what I meant by that. But you know,
The type of weapon, basically.
right. So that's that. I
Well, that was a
finished
that
the
was a.
War Bowl.
I'm
was a good one.
almost. Well, this is what's left of my Powerade, so
Yeah, exactly. I knew you were going to finish that quickly. I would have finished it in like 5 minutes. I love how us drinking is a big part of every single one of
don't
these
take that out of
episodes, 'cause
context.
we always mention it, and we always show it. Like most podcasts would probably just edit that out, but like not us.
Nah.
If any water bottle or if any beverage company wants to sponsor us, like if Logan Paul wants to, he can reach out to us. We'll drink Prime in these videos. Like Prime
also for
drink
legal
company.
reasons, we're not sponsored by any drink companies featured in the on camera here.
Right. And also for legal reasons, Logan Paul is a competitor because he has a really big podcast, and we're coming for him because he doesn't deserve.
Logan
the top
Paul's
spot
gonna
we
be
do.
dead by the time we get that far.
Okay. That's going to age well if Logan
Like-
Paul does end up dying some tragic accident years after this release.
No, I'm
when
serious.
Logan Paul dies,
By
if he dies in the next 5 years, come back to this. Come back to this.
No, in all seriousness though, like what I mean to say by that is by the time we're able to be competition, there won't be any competition. Like he's so far
So what
ahead
you're
of where we
saying
are.
is, so what you're saying is, if there's no more competition, by the time we do get to the top, podcast will be dead. We're
Yes.
going through all that they fell now fashion.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Will podcasts ever truly? Okay, here's another question: will stuff like content, like YouTube content, will it ever truly go away? Like YouTube, one day may fall.
Probably
but
not.
Will the art?
Well,
will
yeah,
the
it may
art-
it
well,
may
okay,
evolve. Yeah, because like companies
We
like
might-
YouTube
we-
may fall, and the medium of entertainment may evolve. But I don't think that like the method of entertaining yourself by visually intaking like pictures and videos and stuff, that kind of entertainment is not ever going to go away, because on a fundamental level, that's just one of the ways that humans entertain themselves. But like I said, the method of delivery may change. Like we've already gone from seeing it on screens to seeing it in like VR headsets and stuff like that. And I feel like as technology continues to improve, method of delivery may continue to change, and definitely companies will rise and fall and platforms will change. But the fundamental medium of entertainment is never going to go away.
Yeah, and I feel like the internet too. That's one thing that's never really going to go away either. Like, because it's too expensive, it's too big at this point. Like everyone relies on it, and there's
And like
just
I
no
said,
way it's
it
just going to
too.
go away like that.
It too is another thing that will continue to evolve as it has in the past, but it's just going to get like bigger and better. It's better, maybe.
It might
Not-
evolve to things where if we go to the future, look at it, it may be unrecognizable, kind of like English
Yeah,
or like any
exactly.
language that evolves over the years. Like if you listen to Old English, it sounds nothing like regular English, but it's still the same.
It's like it
language.
changes over time. Everything
It's
changes
just
over
evolved.
time.
Right.
that you're never going to
But
have
yeah,
something not change over time. It's just a matter of to what degree it changes and how it changes.
right. And that's another thing too. Things will always grow, in my opinion. Like even if something like things will always be growing, whether it be like physical or like stuff like data or something like that. Like things will always grow, and there will be things that decay, sure, but we'll never like go backwards in progress. Like there's so many people doing so many things to push humanity forward, and even if there's a
There's
bunch
also
of
plenty of
stats,
people doing things to push humanity backwards, but anyway.
that's true. But I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more people pushing things forward than more people pushing things backwards.
I feel like that's true too, yeah. At least to some extent. It depends on what you talk
Yeah.
about.
All right, let's move on to something that I've learned in my film class in college, and this is something that's kind of known already, but like specific details and specific people I've learned who do this. Celebrity actors who are able to fire you on set for literally any reason, like whether you just look at them or whether you just like I don't know breathe in their direction, like celebrities, and like I'm talking particularly in Hollywood, like actors who are given a lot of power to the point where they can just fire any crew member for literally any reason and no one questions them. They just do it. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it really just are you saying it's like the actors, celebrity actors that can do that?
The actors.
That
The
like
actors can do that.
yeah, like they aren't
Like the big
they aren't even they aren't even a producer of the show. They're just acting in the show.
but like the big name ones, like I'm not gonna name any because I don't want to be sued for defamation, even though it's true. But like, like the big names, like
The big names.
the one you
I
see,
don't know.
the one you see in a bunch of other movies, like you know.
I don't know actors. You got to
Like,
realize this. But in the interest of not,
but you get the concept I'm talking about, right?
yeah, like in the interest of not naming anyone, I know what you're talking about. Just like celebrity actors. So
Well,
I think
let
that
me make up someone.
yeah, just make up a
Hold
name.
on, let me make up a name just to emphasize. Let's say we have someone called Billy Bilson. Billy Bilson. If there's an actual actor named that, then it's not directed at you.
Watch, we're
but
Billy R. Bilson. We're gonna get like 10,000 emails of lawsuits. The second
let's
you
say
hit save on the episode, the FedEx truck is gonna be pulling up with the letter.
Billy Bilson is the top dog in the whole actor celebrities. He has like 1 billion followers on Instagram. He's featured in every movie. He has so much power. So he can walk onto a movie set and someone will be like this. And Billy Bilson can go, I don't like the way that person yawned. Fire him. And they do. Like, the dude's like, huh? Oh, I'm fired now? Okay. And just leaves. Obviously, that's
Well,
exaggerated example, but like, stuff like that can happen.
yeah, so I think really that the power for the actor to do that should lie in like the hands of the producer. And it's obviously not fun for the person who's getting fired, but if you think about it, it actually makes sense from an economical perspective on the producer's part. As if the producer is allowing the celebrity actor to fire people that they don't like. Think of it this way. When a movie has a celebrity in it, and like everybody it's a big name celebrity, everybody knows them, they act in a movie, that movie's going to make a lot of revenue because a lot of people are going to want to watch it just because that actor's in there. And in order for that actor to want to continue to help produce the movie, the producer's going to want to keep that actor as happy as possible so that they'll want to stay on the team and help with the movie. So in the interest of keeping that actor as happy as possible, they allow them to fire like the lesser known actors that they don't like. So they want the actor to be on set
Hold on,
with
let
a
me
team
stop you
of
right
other
there. Let me stop
actors
you
that
right
they
there.
like.
Steven, let me
Okay,
stop you right there. It's not other actors, it's like
okay.
crew members, like someone handling the lighting or someone handling like the camera or something. I'm talking about those, not the small
Well, okay.
actors.
Even with that, the argument still stands because if you think about it, like you want the celebrity to stay on the production team essentially, and in order to do that, the producer basically it's essentially the producer giving them what they want. Like the actor has the power to decide who does what, and it's basically giving them what they want on the set in order to try and keep them there. Because when a celebrity is helping to produce a movie, that movie makes a lot of revenue, and that makes the producer a lot of money. So in the end, it's just the producer doing that in trying to make money. It all comes back to money.
Well, even then, sometimes these antics, and it's not just when they fire people, it's other stuff like showing up extremely late, or sometimes not even showing up at all to movie, like to what do we call it, sets for like filming and stuff, like stuff that can interfere with the production and that can actually cost the studios money. And obviously,
Yeah, that too.
It balances out, and obviously the movie's going to make money that's going to cover it anyways. But they would have made more money if the actor cooperated. And it's really on the actor's part that do this. It's just really an ego thing because their egos
Yeah,
get super inflated. Like, let's take a look at our buddy Billy Bilson. He's on top of the
yeah.
world, so he's going to have a huge ego to the point where he has a god complex. I mean, you know.
They
So
do
he's
get
going
like
to,
that.
yeah, a lot of people do, including some other people. Kanye West.
What was that about not naming anyone?
I was coughing. Don't worry about it, Your Honor. I was
for,
just coughing.
for legal reasons, please do not sue us. That's assuming he actually finds out about and sees this video, which is nearly impossible.
Nah, he's too busy running for president for a second time, expecting it to work again. Or expecting
Wait,
it to
what?
work
Hold
at
on,
all.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so him running for president, I just want to make it clear that, and I do live under a pretty big rock and don't really know about a lot of things, but I do want to make it clear I had no idea that he was running for president. So if somebody's
And
running
he's
for
run for
president,
president. This is the second time he's run for president. He tried
if
in 2020.
if someone's
And
going to run for president and is so bad at it that you don't even know that they're running for president,
you can look it up. You can literally look it up. Presidential candidates for 2020. You'll see it.
I guess it's
And
because like you never really see anything about candidates outside of the big two.
yeah. And Kanye West, he's yeah, at this point, everyone's making fun of Kanye. So we'll make an exception for no name calling for him because everyone's done it. And the worst thing he can really do is just diss us in a song he's going to make.
Which
Like
we would love
SNL,
because that would at
SNL,
least get us that would at least get us popularity.
like SNL made fun of him, and he's made numerous jabs at them in his music.
Maybe this is actually a good production decision because if he does decide to like make a song that even if it's negative, it still is going to be publicity for us. People are going to start
Well,
coming over here
here's the
to watch.
thing. Hold on. Let me stop you right there. If we do that, we're entering a territory known as clout chasing. And clout chasing
Yes.
has a very negative connotation to it. So we don't want to do that too much. We will entertain it, but let's not go down that path because it doesn't end well for those chasing clout through clout chasing because it'll give you temporary fame, but it won't give you permanent fame. Like, I can name examples, but you probably won't remember them because they got hot.
I probably wouldn't.
They got like popular for like a good while, like maybe a few months, and then just not again. So yeah. Um, but yeah, that would be funny getting Kanye West to.
It would.
I, one thing I've done, there's this website that has like AI voices. Like you could type
That's how
something
you
in.
made the intro to the morning show.
That's never come out, so the people don't even know what we're talking about.
For those of you who don't know,
All right. I will say, if you go to the Who channel and check out the Who short, and you hear Snoop Dogg's voice talking in the beginning, that's what I did. I just typed in the sentence for him to say into that. But yeah, one of the voices they have is Kanye West, and you can like, it's so detailed that you can pick what pitch, at what range, at what tempo, at what
and
thing.
I'm
Like
Kanye
it's so
West.
And I'm Kanye. The funny thing about that clip of him saying, and I'm Kanye West. That wasn't even Kanye West saying that. That was Kevin Hart. I love how he got every artist, every popular artist in the world to be in that, but the one person he couldn't get was Kanye West. He had to get Kevin Hart in there. And it was so random too. Like we're talking about animals here in this song. Why are we bringing up Kanye West? Like it's funny, but this whole segment has just turned into a conversation about Kanye. What if I made the title of this episode "Kanye will diss us?" Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah, we haven't even come up with a title yet.
Yeah.
Controversial
Sometimes
political
I come up with the title
topics.
afterwards with Kanye.
Will and Steven try their hardest to keep politics out of the podcast.
But it comes right back because, of course, Kanye West. Again, he'll be the exception of no political talk because it's Kanye West. Like, everything he does. And he just got off, he's fresh off the controversy where he's made some statements. And it's resulted in multiple, if not all, clothing companies, like, cutting ties with him. And he lost, like, billions of dollars. Everyone hates him.
Just for making a few statements.
And he's like, hey guys, I'm Kanye West. I am going to be running for president, and I'm going to be representing the United States of America for the next few years. Who's with me?
And then
like
0 upvotes.
Not only will there be no one in the room, no one will be in the building, no one will be 100 feet in range of him whenever he says that. It's going to be that empty.
Yeah.
I feel like I was being a little too mean, but at the same time, it's Kanye, so exceptions can be made.
I love how your whole reasoning for making the exception is just, oh yeah, because it's Conway. Yeah, Conway, yes.
Conway, yes. Did you know he also changed his he legally changed his name to just Ye. Y-E, Ye. He doesn't have a middle or last name, it's just Ye. His full name is just 2 letters, just Ye.
That's like making your name Bruh.
I wonder if someone out there has actually done that.
Probably.
That'd be funny. There's a bunch of other things you could probably do. I wonder how extensive the opportunities are when changing your name legally. Like, are there any rules? Like, can I just change my name? Can I just change my name to just one letter? To just be like E? Like, hi, I'm E. It's like,
no, you change
E.
You change your name to be Who with the 2 question marks for the space in between them.
My first name is Who, my middle name is question mark, and my last name is also question mark.
Yes. I love the American legal system.
Let's give it up for America. If you're watching this internationally, congratulations to your country too. We're being all inclusive here. Welcome to 2022.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to think about the minorities.
45 minutes in, let's go ahead and talk about. My whole topics have just been like Hollywood related.
Yes, we need another topic.
Something Hollywood.
Yes. we need
Let me
actual...
talk about this. Hold on, let me talk about this and let me talk about something else. Why is there nothing original in Hollywood?
Because all the ideas have already been taken.
But now, here's the thing about that, though. Like, yeah, that's true. And, like, but how far does it go? Because, like, you can never run out of things to make and things to say entertaining-wise. Like, you'll never run out of...
Yeah, but you can run out of general foundational concepts of, like, plot lines.
So, like, it gets to the point where it's like, are we going to have a moment where we've literally run out of everything and we're going to have to be forced to, like, range out?
I mean,
and, like,
pretty much,
stuff?
because, like, pretty much every foundational genre and plotline that you can name, some movie out there has already done. It's just got to that point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you can always, like, change certain things, change other things, and, like, make new stuff out of it. But what Hollywood's doing, like, Hollywood's been taking it very easy. They've been taking the easy route for the past
The other reason
years.
why stuff is not original in Hollywood is because people are lazy.
That's really how it's been going. Like, yeah. I just love to think back to the first episode of this podcast where we can literally talk about anything, but now it's just gotten so processed. We are talking about things in bullet points.
Now we have a list, and somehow all of the items on Will's list have led to politics.
We need to just go back to grabbing random items or something like that, because it's supposed to be like
this is supposed to
shower thought type thing.
Yes,
but now
this was supposed to.
I'm asking philosophical questions, like, is selling a gun the same thing as murder or something?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's gone.
Random item.
Piano! Kanye West, he made a song with a few keys, just like...
That one scene from the ASDF movie. Piano!
Yeah. And also another one where it's like, hey, buddy, play that one from Florida's ass. Sure thing, Johnny. Runs downstairs and then crashes to the piano. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Did you hear me? I said I love it.
Alright, let's not get too weird with this. We don't want to scare the innocent souls watching this.
Dude, you don't have to get that personal to get State Farm's personalized benefits. I don't actually know the line because I always skip that ad.
So, Steven, about the fact that you're wearing a white shirt.
Oh, yes, let's talk about that. Am I being racist by wearing white?
Okay, no.
Truly, everything can be turned into politics.
Political levels going up. No, abort. Something else. Purple.
I mean, technically, purple is the color of the rainbow flag. If you want to go there.
Okay, abort. Everything's going political.
Everything's political.
No. No.
I can turn anything in. I can. It's like that one. That one. I can turn anything into politics.
It's probably too late at this point since we've already kind of treaded on that ground. But like, I don't know, man. Like, we just always. That's the title. No. That's the title. Everything turns political.
Everything turns political.
I don't
Will
know.
needs to come up with better topics of discussion.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? Exercise ball.
Exercise. That is a big ball, and it is very, very oddly colored.
What do you mean? Oddly colored.
Well, if you look at it may be because of how it's showing up on camera, but that is shockingly close to flesh tone, if I'm putting it mildly.
What are you talking about? It literally looks nothing like flesh.
Is it supposed to be white?
It was probably white when it was bought, but it's really old and it's kind of degraded its color over the years.
Oh, it just kind of looks like, skin color, and it being a giant spherical object, you could go places with that probably aren't.
Wait, okay, hold on. Before I even say it, boy, what do you mean by that? Just because it's a sphere.
Anyway, moving on. So
No. Explain yourself. How can you get political with just saying it's a sphere?
No, that's not political. That's not political. That's a completely different.
And we can talk about it.
No, because we need to keep this podcast family friendly.
Oh.
Now he gets it.
Right. I didn't think you were gonna go there.
I was trying
thing to go to.
I was trying to avoid going there.
All right.
Next.
We're gonna get rain and storms tomorrow. How about that?
Rain and storms. You know what else has rain and storms? I don't know. I couldn't think of a punchline. I don't get how that's that funny. I refuse to believe that I could possibly be that funny.
Whether intentional or not, that was funny.
It was not. I wasn't even trying to make it. Well, I was trying to make a joke, and then I failed at making a joke, and somehow still made a joke.
No, it's the fact that you were trying to make a comparison, and you came up with nothing. And that's something I do all the time. Like, if there's probably been clips already in this podcast of me.
I can turn this political. Rain and storms, you could technically argue, are affected by the effects of global warming, and global warming is a political topic.
Because of course it is. How many people have we angered already?
The entire world population, probably. Who do we target next? The vegans?
I am losing it right now.
I had a grand total of 9 slices of ham today.
Good for you.
Take that, vegans.
Okay. At this point, I'm done. Okay, we're not even an hour in, but I don't care. We're done here, folks. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and make sure you like and subscribe
to the To Whom It May Concern channel.
Exactly. Don't follow the. Oh yeah. By the way,
and for legal reasons, as one final mention and disclaimer for legal.